We get closer and closer to the end of this season. This is episode 11 of Girls Band Cry. And yeah, I mean, there's only 13 episodes, I think. I think I've got it here. Yeah, there's only 13 episodes of this show, at least of season 1. I don't think I think the implication was that it was going to be a one-season thing, but it's a seemingly, you know, popular enough show that I also wouldn't be surprised if we got to season 2. I would love a season 2. I feel like shows like this, one season is never gonna be enough for a show like this. Like, there's so much you can do with band anime a lot of the time, I think. And so I really want more seasons, but let's see how this season goes first and sort of how it wraps itself up, because sometimes I feel like you could have like a first season that has a lot of intricate story points and like interwoven connections between characters and stuff, and I think shows sometimes don't want to progress past that because it's going to be hard to keep that up and make it feel authentic, especially after you've like developed the characters by the end of season 1 to the point where they don't really have that drama anymore. But I honestly, genuinely do not mind if the rest of the show isn't like that. Like, if you have a season 2 and it's actually a bit more lighthearted and there's less of this, like, you know, intricate character drama to it. I know it's not what you would have fallen in love with the show for, but you know, if you just want that, you can just watch season 1 and get a complete experience. But then if you are attached enough to these characters, a season 2 and onwards would be like, hey, here's what the characters go on to do. And I really like when shows do stuff like that, personally. I think a connection to a connection to characters is a really great thing to have, and sometimes I think that can carry a show, despite if you take away certain aspects of it. But anyway, let's not talk about the end of this show yet, because we still have a few episodes left. Let's jump into episode 11. Last episode, Nina was with her family. We got to know some of their family drama and their family dynamics, and it was very, very sad. So I'm looking forward to jumping into this episode. Let's make sure to support this video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel. All that stuff helps me out a lot. And you can go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction and early access. You can get next week's episode on there in full-length version right now. Episode 12 is on there right now, so go check it out. But let's jump into this. This is episode 11 of Girls Band Cry. Damn. Look at those earrings. Look at that outfit in general. That was a really cool outfit that Nina was wearing. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It is cramped, but maybe you guys can get more connected by being close to each other. I like showing that she's mocking her with the SpongeBob riding. They seem to be all getting along way better right now. Burton's sister. That's true. You should. And it's a good reference as well. And the smaller stages probably won't have that many people. It'll be a small crowd. You might have like 10 people there. Is that a good thing? Is it good to be later? Oh, it is an upgrade. Good. Momoka loves Nina. Just look at that look she gave her. Makes sense. And a lot of the time people will just be like eating around the small stage, you know? Just a place where they hang out. Aww. Yes! Let's do it! I always look at Tomo's reactions. I really like watching her reactions to everything. Oh, second job.
てかさ、ギター弾けるようになったのか？さあ、タク。一人だけ。
Ah, I couldn't read all that.
私は嘘つきじゃない。
Oh.
未来のことはわかりませんよ。無理よ。でも、
Man, when we can't see Rupa's eyes, there's something unnerving about her.
私の大切だった人たちはもう灰になっていません。私がいるでしょう。
Aww.
ありがとう。
You sweetie.
は？なんで歌うのかって？
Look at that, so cute!
誰かとつながって
That is so great.
間違ってないって思いたいから。
I want to feel like I wasn't in the wrong.
って時間だからね。あ、トゲトゲです。
Yeah, this looks great.
トゲあり。今日は勝負なんだよ。まあ、他のバンド見て気持ちを上げるのも悪くないしな。
It's a good reference.
私もついていっていい？ニーナはダメ。ここが私たちの
No home is allowed.
まあね、来てくれたんですか？ミネさん。
Yay!
今、はい。
I love Mine.
2日目のこの時間なんてすごいことだよ。ありがとうございます。元気にしてた。はい、ギターはまだまだです。
Probably not ready with guitar yet, but
本当ですか？歌うたいの顔してる。
you're unweighted.
いつまで喋ってんだよ。私にも紹介してよ。
Whoa! Who the fuck?
攻めてきた。ごめん。この子は京子。
Kyoko.
京子、ニナちゃんたちのファンなんだ。
Really?
私でよければ。
This is cute.
めっちゃ嬉しいんだけど。
変顔？
ほら、あんたたちも。
Don't be so scared of her. She seems so nice.
撮るよ。チーズ。顔すごい面白い。二人だけ逃げるなんてひどいよ。
I like taking a picture of 3D characters and they turn into 2D characters.
いいな。いただきます。
Don't get drunk before the performance.
ですよね。いただきます。ダメよ。
She can have one drink.
スバルがまだ帰ってこないな。楽屋には戻ってきてましたよ。本当ですか？ダメ。
She keeps trying.
スバルちゃん。メンバー全員の背中見て頑張ってますって。
Mm-hmm. I've heard that before. I like it.
私だって思ったんだよ。
I forgot where I heard that.
そういうポジションだって。
Maybe another band show.
昨日役者じゃなくて他にやりたい
Oh, good job.
伝えたの。本当？
That's a big step.
だからさ、そのくせ人見知りで愛想も良くないし。
You're not exactly friendly.
でも嘘はつかないんだよね。
That's true.
すべてに全力で。ありがとう。嘘だけど。
Cute, man. They've come a long way since
どこに？
they met and immediately got off on the wrong foot.
ともちゃん見えますか？だから嫌い。
Oh, poor Tomo.
肩車します。
Yeah, go up on Rupa's shoulders. I mean, I knew they were going to see this.
私たちダイヤモンドラスト。
I can't help but like main singer girl's hair. I really like it. Oh, it's getting Nina pumped up though. I hate how much I like Diamond Dust. Like, yes, I can be a little angry on our band's behalf, but I do like them. They've all got cool designs. Oh, the drum is fucking awesome. Oh, I like the chorus. This is fun. And they're giving her some good animation. Oh. I'm supposed to hate this band, but I don't. I really like them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it did feel more passionate. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Let's steal them. God damn. How Oh yeah, give Subaru a fucking drum solo, please. Are they animating the shit out of a sound check? Is this show really going all out on a... That was really well animated. Are we just gonna watch the sound check and that's gonna be it? Oh, fuck yeah, Rupa. That was awesome. Oh, she could play for Royal Blood. We're not gonna see all... I thought we were gonna go through all of their sound checks and that would have been nice. Oh. I love their outfits. That's an awesome style. Are you kidding me? Tomo pretends she doesn't like it. Holy shit! Look at her hair! The hair dye is awesome!
私たちみんな臆病で人を信じないし、うじうじしてるし。だってそうじゃないですか。こらこら、キーボードともちゃん、そして正論モンスター、ボーカルのニーナ。で、喧嘩最高。そしてドラムの
subaru。Yeah。
こうやって現実が私を飲み込もうとして、優しい顔で蝕んでくる。
That's how reality tried to drown me.
この歌を貫いてやります。 間違ってないって叫んでやる。
Oh, oh, that's sick. Oh, this is sick. I still can't get over their outfits. Oh, it's beautiful. Her voice is so incredible. I want to live so much it hurts. Oh, I love that. These are great lyrics. Oh, it's turning into a music video. Oh. Jeez, man, showing all of them. Oh. What a sad thing to show. It showed Rupa and her family. Holy shit. The animation's incredible. Oh. That's so gorgeous. Oh, the family, the grave, the grandma. How is this not the finale? Holy shit. What an episode. This show is so well made. The animation in this show is bonkers. Like, really, really good. That performance, I've seen a decent amount of music anime, I would say, you know? I mean, I'm a Bang Dream fan, right? So I watch, like, you know, I've watched Bang Dream. I watched, like, all the Bang Dream seasons. I've watched stuff like K-On! And Bocchi the Rock and you know, It's mygo. That's also Bang Dream, I guess. It just felt so different than regular Bang Dream that I almost didn't think of it as that. I've watched like Selection Project. I've watched oh gosh, there's more. There's definitely more. I've watched a decent amount of music and band anime. And that was one of the most impressive sequences of like, you know, music sequences I've seen in terms of full production of it. Like the animation of the characters playing the instruments in this show, I think is possibly the best I've ever seen. I think. I mean, it seemed pretty legit. Like, it feels like I'm watching them play the instruments, you know? And it's not, like, you know, I guess I technically don't know if it's all accurate or not, but I think it is. I'm pretty sure all these instrument, like how they're playing the instruments is all accurate. But like the way they present it is awesome. The camera angles are great. The colors are beautiful. And then you have shots. I mean, this is like kind of blurry, but it looks great in motion. Shots like this are so gorgeous. And it's great because this crowd also, I would say like one big weakness in a lot of music anime that I've seen is the crowds. And it's a weakness I see a lot, you know, like in D4DJ and Bang Dream and stuff, a lot of the time when they show crowds, it doesn't really look like it's either, you know, sometimes it'll just be like the same person repeated over and over again, and they're doing like generic looping animations and whatever. Or it's very clear that they're not showing the crowd to, you know, save on budget and not have it look weird or whatever. But I gotta say, the crowd in this anime seems pretty legit, and they're still purposefully like not showing the crowd that much. They're still obscuring it, but whenever we did see the crowd, I had no problems with that. Like, that looks pretty good. That's a pretty good looking crowd. It's like got a lot of diversity in the crowd. They have like different movements. I'm genuinely really impressed. So that was a great performance, and that came at the end of an episode where they already had a great DiaDust performance, and they had a bit in the middle where they just did a sound check, and the sound check animation was great. Like, what? How did they have time to do this episode? It was really, really well done. So I'm thoroughly impressed with this, and I'm glad about that because I feel like I have less character stuff to talk about today. If you've watched these videos before, you'll know that like with Girls Band Cry, I tend to discuss for a long time about these characters and go super in depth with them. I gotta say, this episode like focused a lot on the actual band aspect of it, so I don't have as much to say about the characters today. But they made up for that by putting some incredible performances. I loved that moment where Rupa and Tomo... Oh, I clicked right on it. I just clicked on the timeline and I got exactly on it. That moment that they had together where like Rupa was like, everyone that I care about has been turned to ashes by now, you know? And Tomo says, well, you still have me. And Rupa says, thank you. And then Tomo stands up, goes over to her and cuddles her, which I think is so... Like, I love when they just have two characters just showing pure affection like that. Like, they're just having a nice, adorable, affectionate moment. It's a great way to show how close these two characters are. It also feels realistic. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I'm proud of Subaru for speaking to her grandma about like, I want to do something other than acting, and like, and you know, she introduced herself as Subaru on stage and stuff, so really great. But then, you know, we have the DiaDust thing, and I've said this in previous episodes, and I've reinforced it here, where I'm watching DiaDust, and I'm like kind of also rooting for them, but I mean, I will say, I guess the one bit that did get me was like when DiaDust started to do this thing, right? The pinky thing. Yeah, I guess that did annoy me a little bit. Like, that made me go, hang on, that feels like that's ours, you know? So them sort of doing their own response, I think it could be kind of a nice rivalry, but what I want from it personally is, and I don't know if this is going to happen, I would like if Nina and the main girl of DiaDust were to find some sort of common ground in recreation and whatever. Not recreation, what am I looking for? Common ground and, I don't know, whatever. Some sort of redemption between the two of them. And then DiaDust continue to be their rivals, but they can be like healthy rivals, you know, that they're spurring each other on, they're wanting to beat each other, and be better than one another. But because of that, they both make better music. To me, that would be like the ideal outcome, because then we can continue to be like rooting against DiaDust, but also appreciate them and like them. Because the song that they did was very good. I actually really liked it. I didn't think it sounded super generic at all. Like, it didn't feel like a soulless, like, studio song to me. It felt like it had passion to it. It felt like a good song. And the lyrics from, you know, the little bits that I got, it's hard for me to take in the lyrics fully while watching it, because there's a lot of stuff to look at and listen to and everything. But I catch like glimpses of lyrics, and the lyrics that I read from that song sounded like they had actual feeling behind them. You know, they didn't just seem like some sort of generic whatever song to appeal to the masses. It kind of had more to it, to me at least. So I liked them, even though I think probably the main girl is and I keep calling her the main girl because I can't remember what her name is, but I'll remember eventually. I think they've said what it is. But even if she is kind of not a great person, it's hard for me to look at this character design and not like it. I love that character design. You know what she looks like? She looks like, what's her name? Hold on. Okay, so you look at this character, and then you look at, let's see. You look at this character right here. This is, Hololive Aqua Minato, I believe is her name. So there's her, and then there's also from Bang Dream, Pario, who it also, I mean, I know I'm just like looking at the sort of the pastel colored hair. I know that's the main thing that I'm thinking, but it definitely for me reminds me of those characters. And I like those characters. So it's, I guess it's difficult for me to fully hate her. And she also reminds me of Aya from Pastel Palettes in Bang Dream as well. But you know, whatever. I want to see in the upcoming episodes like how I feel about DiaDust when all of these episodes come to an end, because I feel like if I had to predict the way it would be going in a way of like the main singer, we're gonna see more of a reason to dislike her. I mean, we keep seeing sort of flashbacks, but I feel like the flashbacks don't have enough context for me to dislike her yet. You know, I need to see the full story. So I'm curious, after we finish this season, you know, I could see it happening where they make me dislike her more, realize that she's, you know, just putting on a completely false act or whatever, and then eventually maybe DiaDust drop her, like they don't want her to be part of the band anymore. And then we have like a reconciliation with, that was the word I was looking for before, reconciliation. We have a reconciliation with DiaDust, but not with her. So I don't know, maybe that'll happen, but who knows? Let's find out when we get to the end of the season. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full length and early access. You can get next week's episode on there right now, as well as all the content on this channel and on my Gent Watchers One Piece channel. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.